Get out. Get out.
You're not putting me out like this.
Get out.
Let's call the cops. Stop. No.
Stupid bitch.
You're
Get the
fucking
fuck
asshole.
out. Get out.
Get out of my
Get
face.
out.
Get out of my face.
Bum. Fucking
Oh, read that. Get off of me.
fucking leak.
Go ahead.
Get out. Get out. I don't give a fuck.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
For this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich.
Popovich
TV.
TV.
Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game because MaTh HoFFa is currently spinning in the clip, right? And if y'all not familiar with MaTh HoFFa, battle rapper, favorite rapper, backpacker, you smack your, smack your favorite battle rapper, Brooklyn stand up, got the podcast, My Expert Opinion, right? And his shit popping. Almost 1 million subscribers, etc. Had a lot of, good guests on there. Fat Joe's, Waka Flocka recently had Cannabis, and a lot of different people, right? Anyway, a couple days ago, I guess he had Beanie from Queens. He had 10 Toes Down. Shout out to 10 Toes. I know 10 Toes, right? And somebody else who I can't think of. They was just going about their business, talking about the swipey swipe with the credit card shit. Nigga end up, booking him for a credit card, going inside the house, booking a nigga, running up like 45,000 or whatever, right? They exposed him. I think his name is Champion. He was one of the co-hosts on Expert Opinion, right? So they was talking about that. Then somehow, some way, we gonna make it up out the hood on some whole shit. They started talking about HassaN and CampBeLL, right? Now HassaN been on his show 2 times. And they seem to be cool, and this is why I want to talk about it. 2 reasons. One, obviously, why he's spinning in the clip, because allegedly, maybe kind of sort of, it's the audio. People saying it's a video, but we ain't see it yet, of him smacking and putting his girl out. His girl name is Jen. For those that don't know, I didn't know either until I started doing a little research or studying, if you will, for the topic, right? I don't be into people's business like that. Even though I got a podcast, I'm a content creator, a show. When it's time to do the show, when I look for my topics, that's when I be like, oh, all right, you died at this age, born at this age, so I could be accurate. But in the everyday life, I'm not like, following people, oh, he got 3 kids and he's doing this. Definitely not my steez, right? But anyway, got his girl, they've been together, etc. Poster had put out, and you can hear saying, yo, get your hands off me. He like, yo, get the fuck out, and woo, told you. She like, you gonna put me out? I'm gonna call the police, etc., right? And HassaN put the clip out, the audio, and I guess allegedly, right? Gotta say allegedly, maybe kind of, sort of. MaTh HoFFa got his channel flag, got his channel strike. And I just came off my first strike like 3 weeks ago, and it was my first one, so you wasn't able, when you get a strike, for those that don't know, on YouTube, even especially if you monetize, and I'm not yet. I am working my way towards it. I appreciate everybody that be watching, and the new subscribers, and the views is going up, so I appreciate it, right? When you monetize, you can't post, you can't go live, you can't do anything, like, so pretty much, the Carter is shut down, like, boarding this shit up, putting the motherfucking yellow tape around your store, and you're dead. Come back after you pay the fines off, then you can come back. So pretty much, essentially, HassaN is monetized, and he got a big platform. I think he got like 100-some thousand subscribers, right? And I rock with his channel. I think he be having some good things to say. It's definitely entertaining, although he be saying some wild shit too about kids and about himself, and he be doing some outlandish wild shit too. Make no mistake about it. But overall, the good meat, the bad meat, or you take the vegetables, I do think he has a decent message, right? Whether you like the message or not, that's neither here nor there. Point is, he make his money off YouTube. That's a fact. I don't know how much, but I know he making money. And to hear like, damn, even that nigga put the video up or the audio about MaTh HoFFa allegedly doing this to his girl, because at the end of the video it's supposed to be a smack. You know what I mean? And he supposed to have smacked. I think they came out, said it was all cap. And people like, damn, well, who the fuck was recording this shit? And I'm like, maybe it was her. Maybe they been going through their shit. And if you've been in any long-term relationship, no relationship, I don't even care if you Claire Huxtable and you Bill Cosby from the TV show, even they went through their little bullshit. Everybody's gonna go through ups and downs in their relationship. Hopefully, the relationship that you're in, the good outweighs the bad. Otherwise, it's time to get the fuck up out of it. If it's more bad than it's good, then it's not serving you. In that regards, I can see when people be like, oh, it's not serving me no more. Then, of course, you need to get up out of it. But, for instance, for those that's slow, right? If you've been together 10 years, out of those 10 years, if 7 years is good and 3 years is bad, spread out, maybe not the last 3, because then that's probably an indication y'all need to talk about some shit, or it's going on a decline, you need to fix it up quick. But if it's spread out of 10 years, 7 years, 6.5 is good years, great years, and only 3.5 or 3 years is bad, you got a good relationship. You should try to keep it cultivating. You should try to keep it going. That's just my opinion, right? The point is you're going to go through ups and downs. Maybe she was filming. Maybe I got to get some evidence in case this nigga really put his hands on me real crazy. Or maybe I got to show and prove that this is what he was doing. But they good now. They united front. They're like, nah, this shit is cat. We together, we good. Is it foul that HassaN did that? I won't say it's foul. Putting people's business on Front Street. The dirty part of YouTube, as I'm learning, that's what they calling it. But this is my thing, right? There's 2 things why I want to talk about it. But I just have to give y'all some background, right? Number 1, on YouTube, social media, in the real life, in the street life, in the corporate world, it's always going to be shark bite niggas or some purple tape shit. These shark bite niggas, it's like, they hear you say a word and here they come, want to flip it and bounce it and try to get the shine before you get a chance to shine on your own shit. I'm being funny, but I'm not. It's always going to be scumbag, low-life niggas. And I'm saying that in the sense, you had me on your show twice. We supposed to be cool. We in the back office talking. How are you talking crazy about me with some other people? You know what I mean? I'm not supposed to feel no way about it. How are you holding videos on some chain? Oh, we supposed to be cool, but 7 years later you got my chain? Some scumbag shit. I don't care how tough he is, where he from, how hard his raps go. Some scumbag sucker shit to me. Same thing with this. Like, you got the video. You've been holding and sitting on the video for 4 or 5 years or months, and we cool. But soon as when you can buy my company, we having lunch now, and I'm telling you, like, damn, these people want to buy my company out. I'm in debt. I'm woo. Come to find out, you one of the people on the board that's trying to buy my company. That's a scumbag move. That's a scum of the earth move, as KO would say, right? That happens in all forms of life. That's why you got to be careful and you have to vet who you tell your secrets to. Like Jada said, it's a small world, so you better guard your secrets. And it's easy to get money, but it's hard to keep it. You know what I mean? Like, it's very easy for some that figured out the language of money, but it's hard to keep it. Lawsuits, this, you fumbling the bag, you taking care of everybody. You just became a millionaire by hitting the lotto last month. You're broke now. We see plenty of stories like that. You just came into some money because your parents did the right thing, put you on the trust, put you on a life insurance. Soon as when they die, you bought 3 Ferraris. You think you're going to open up a game shop and you squander the money. We see plenty of stories like this. You have to watch who you have around you, who you tell your secrets to. And I just spoke about that. When I'm like, men, most of the time, when somebody asks you how you doing, even if you've gone through some rough times, you know what I mean? Your mother died, you lost your job, your girl had a miscarriage, whatever it is, right? You battling cancer, you don't want people to know. Chaz Boswick, right? You still doing Wakanda Forever, sick, nobody knows. And as a man, I won't say it's not the same for women, but y'all do talk a lot, y'all do have women friends, and y'all share a little bit, more, in my opinion, with each other. Man is going to be a little more guarded. So I'm not going to tell you I'm fucked up right now, because I'm trying to figure it out. Plus, you might use that shit against me while I'm down. I'm not going to tell you all my business, spill the beans, and then you go behind my back and now you fucking my wife because I'm telling you shit about my wife. Try to confide in you like, yo, shit is going bad, woo, and you just soaking it up like, oh, so she not cooking no more. So she went on that Jamaica trip or something, you know what I mean? She did X, Y, Z. and you creeping in the back door. Like Ho said, it's okay, it's all right. I don't keep my ones there. Didn't think I see the lame sneaking in the back door? I see you. That's why men don't talk a lot most. You know what I mean? I don't be telling them, I'm all right. I'm doing good. Even though I'm doing bad, I'm going to still put the smile on. And it's not being phony. It's just to say that, one, most people don't really care, especially for men. We don't get that same compassion. We should. We the broad shoulders and we holding this shit down, right? But we don't. And so even with other men, we're not really sharing that. We're not confiding. I'm not saying you may not have one or two, or uncle or cousin or comrade, your co-defendant, you know, somebody, but for the most part, we don't. And so what happens is, in the dirty parts of YouTube, I'm thinking that we cool, yet you sitting on the video or you paid some money to get some audio at one of my low points when me and my woman was arguing. And a lot of people is fake outrage. That's another thing, right? You want to boycott this podcast, talking about MaTh HoFFa,
for him to use his voice to tell the other kids, like, yo, you could be yourself. The kid with the colorful hair.
Only stack rapper that you know is stack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends sleep earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the way you need to surf, you heard. Jim, I need a bomb out the drop for you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.
I'm not saying we had the audio for months, but after that episode came out with Bimmy and them, talking about him, joking him up, making mockery of him, now you got the audio and you going live and you letting everybody hear it, and he got his channel flag. So this is another thing, right? With the fake outrage, people want to cancel his channel. You know, some of y'all on the street doing more than that. You're doing worse than that. Your cousins and them is killing niggas, is king of the bloods, king of the nietas. You know what I mean? You running the muck in society. And I'm not condoning domestic violence. She's still with him, and we know that victims do stay, and I'm saying victims of domestic violence, sometimes they do stay with their abuser. It don't seem that's the case now. It seems like they are all right. And this is just my observation, because I don't know them. They together now, and you also hear like your sister, she got a boyfriend. Not that you allow a nigga to put your hand in your family, but you see people be arguing. I done did this. Like, yo, homie, woo woo, and the chick tell you like, yo, mind your fucking business. And you be like, oh, I thought I was captain, you thought you was stepping up. Because black women or women is they unprotected, you know, they're the weaker sex. Physically, what I'm talking about. We know they got the brain, they can take the pain, the bourbon on, all that other shit. You think you stepping up, taking up, protecting, and then you get killed on some innocent bystander shit because she riding with her nigga. And it's like, damn, how the fuck did I go from being a good Samaritan to getting shot in my ass? You know what I mean? And going to the hospital. I'm being funny, but I'm not. We see, you know, your sister get back with the same dude, your auntie, you know what I mean? She with your uncle when you young and you hear them fighting. But they back together. Next week he back in the house with the Valentine, you know, St. Valentine's and Valentine meal or wine coolers. You know what I mean? Some back in the day shit. They drinking again, you know what I mean? They sniffing again, they smoking weed again. While you in the room playing G.I. Joe, they back. But last week it was a whole fiasco. You got traumatized. The police had to come to the crib and escort him out. But they back together. And it could be, and now what they call is toxic relationships. So a lot of people could be in toxic relationships, but they still together. It's not your business to expose that. But also, last thing before we get off MaTh HoFFa, right? Outside of the fake outrage. When you get the bag, and he got the bag now, make no mistake about it. I don't know, and it's not counting his pockets because I'm not JT pocket watching, right? Shout out to JT, I love his show. He got a real informative show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, on YouTube, JT pocket watching, he be breaking down all this shit. He really be watching the pockets. You know, he had the battle rap, he was a battle rapper, so that's where he got his fame from, smacking the nigga and all that. Then he got the podcast, did the numbers shoot up. He really getting the bag now. When you get the bag, the people who you thought was rooting for you, or so seems,
or they was next to the situation, so everything was running smoothly, and now they're not a part of the situation, or somehow they find themselves out of the inner circle, now they hating. Now they giving up information. Now they doxing you. Now they with the ops, you know, the other channels or whatever, talking down on you. And now it ain't all love and it ain't all peaches and cream. And to quote X, to get off this topic, love is love. And I enjoy the love. But when it's conflict, then it destroys the love. Can't toy with love. Niggas take it to the heart. You ain't gonna find too many niggas willing to bark in the dark. You been there since the start. Don't fuck it up now. Later on, even hit me like, fuck it up how? You my dog and I die for you. Let's keep it like that. Give me unconditional love and I give it right back.
You know the vibes. Yeah, kid. Fatherless TV. Oh shit, we live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That's